Good morning everyone, welcome to HashLearn, and in this session I'm going to talk about current affairs based on the government schemes that are there, right? So government scheme based concepts that you should know. There can be 2 to 3 questions based on different schemes, and they are very important. So all the important schemes that are there from the central government in the last 4.5 years, we'll be just going through a quick summary and recap of all of those schemes, and so that you can note down some of the important things and understand what all you should do to prepare for your examination. So that will be the goal for the class today, that to understand all the important schemes of the government and know some of the key information and details regarding these schemes. Okay, starting with one of the most important schemes that has come in the last 4.5 years from the central government led by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And that one major scheme that we talk about is the Pradhan Mantri Jan-Dhan Yojana, which is basically a scheme that goes on to extend the concept of financial inclusion, that is to take the banking services to those who don't have access to banking services. Even today when you go to small villages in India, you will see that hardly there is a branch of a bank, and most of the times they don't have enough cash and other such issues are there. Most of the people living in villages don't have access to banks and banking, they don't have banking accounts, and they cannot avail loans from banks. So ultimately they go and take loans from money lenders, and that makes them life difficult for them. Okay? So जो main aim है बैंकिंग का, ये जन धन योजना का, वो है बैंकिंग सर्विसेज उपलब्ध कराना उनके पास जिनके पास बैंकिंग की सुविधा नहीं है, to make those who are unbanked come into the banking folder, right? And you can see this is the logo. So first of all we should understand what is the punch line of the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, because that can come as a question in the exam. What is the slogan or logo, or what is the motto or the punchline? The answer is Mera Khata Bhagya Vidhata, right? That is the punchline of the Jan Dhan Yojana logo, Mera Khata Bhagya Vidhata, and it was launched on the 28th of August 2014 as part of India's financial inclusion initiative to give financial services to weaker section of society. And it's a huge achievement that 32.99 crore accounts open till date, and till date means this data is from November 2018. Okay, so 32.99 crores, 33 crore accounts, that's not a small feat, it's a huge achievement that 33 crore Jan Dhan accounts were opened. 33 crore people who did not have access to banks earlier were given access to banks. They had a zero balance account, and they had other benefits that are there in the Jan Dhan accounts, which we'll be seeing in the next slide. Okay, so Jan Dhan Yojana is mainly for making sure that those who don't have access to banking get access to banking. Everyone gets the opportunity to avail banking services. And under this scheme there are 3 main things. The first one is banking the unbanked, right? Banking the unbanked means those who don't have access to banking should get access to banking. And how is it done? By opening banking outlets and having banking correspondents in the villages, the bank mitras in the villages, and to allow people to have, or to provide a platform for people to have Jan Dhan accounts. These are no frills account, zero balance accounts, and these accounts are linked with RuPay card, debit cards are issued to people, and there is a direct benefit transfer. What is DBT? DBT is direct benefit transfer, so that middlemen are removed and the benefits that the government is giving goes directly, just a minute, direct benefit transfer, so benefit, directly it goes to the account holder. DBT stands for direct benefit transfer. Alright, so that is the DBT linkage of the account. So that is the first aim of Jan Dhan account, banking the unbanked. Next one is securing the unsecured, providing insurance to those who don't have insurance. Now, how many people in India have insurance? Life insurance, health insurance, accident insurance, very a minuscule percent. So to provide insurance policies at a very nominal rate to those who don't have insurance policies, that is also the second objective of the Jan Dhan Yojana, that is securing the unsecured. Jan Dhan se Jan Suraksha, that means insurance policies linked with the Jan Dhan accounts. So what is the first one? Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, PMJJBY. Pradhan Mantri, PM is for Pradhan Mantri, Prime Minister. Jeevan Jyoti, Jeevan is life, and Bima is insurance, so that's life insurance. This is a life insurance. Life insurance of rupees 2 lakhs at 330 rupees per annum. 330 rupees per annum is less than 30 rupees per month. That means less than 1 rupee per day, right? So you're paying less than 1 rupee per day, and you're getting a life insurance cover of 2 lakh rupees. And this insurance policy has to be renewed every year. That's how it goes. It starts from June 1st, goes to May 31st, and again on June 1st you have to renew by paying your premium. That is 330 rupees per annum. Premium gives you a life insurance cover of 2 lakh rupees, and it can be done directly from your Jan-Dhan accounts, and that is why it's called Jan-Dhan se Jan Suraksha. The second thing is the Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. Suraksha Bima Yojana deals with accidental insurance, providing insurance up to rupees 2 lakh rupees at rupees 12 per annum. That's like 1 rupee per month. At rupees 12 per annum, you're getting an accident insurance of up to 2 lakh rupees. That means if you have accidental death or complete, you can say disability because of an accident, then you are going to get 2 lakh rupees. If you have partial disability, you get 1 lakh rupees. So that is Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, PMSBY. That is rupees 2 lakhs at just 12 rupees per annum. And the third one is the Atal Pension Yojana, APY, Atal Pension Yojana, named after Atal Bihari Vajpayee. And that is pension of 1,000 to 5,000 per month, at a very nominal charge. And we'll talk in detail about these yojanas, about who can enter, what is the cutoff age, all of those things are there. And the third one is funding the unfunded. So you're just not providing banking to the unbanked and securing the unsecured, but you're also talking about funding the unfunded, those village farmers and people in the villages, or people who are poor and they don't have access to loans. How can we provide them with loans? And that is where Mudra comes into picture. The Mudra scheme, the Micro Unit Development and Refinance Agency, the Mudra scheme provides collateral loans up to rupees 10 lakhs, and we'll see the breakup of these 10 lakhs also in the further slides. And there's an overdraft facility on the Jan-Dhan account where a person can get an overdraft of rupees 5,000 rupees. That is what we mean by funding the unfunded. Now let's look at the basic details about these yojanas. So Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, all these yojanas are launched in 2015, so don't worry too much about that. And what is the age group? 18 to 15 years, right? 18 to 15 years is the age eligibility. 2 lakh rupees at 330 rupees, and that can also be deducted directly from your account, direct debit. Cover period is 1st June to 31st May. Already I have spoken about that. Now PM Suraksha Bima Yojana, same date 9th May 2015. And the limit is 18 to 70 years, 2 lakh rupees for accidental death or full disability, 1 lakh for partial disability, at an annual insurance of rupees 12 direct debit. Next is the Atal Pension Yojana. This is important. The minimum age to enter is 18 and maximum age to enter is 40, and guaranteed pension of 1,000 to 5,000 based on what premium you are paying. And it has been extended indefinitely, and this was because it had lapsed in August 2018. In the month of September 2018, Atal Pension Yojana was extended indefinitely. Okay, all right. So these are the 3 schemes that we should be knowing about, and what we should also know about are the Mudra, that is funding the unfunded, launched on April 8, 2015. And what should we know about Mudra loans? Mainly is the Shishu scheme. The Shishu scheme is the small loans which go up to rupees 5,000. The Kishore scheme goes from 50,000 to 5 lakhs, and the Tarun scheme which goes from 5 lakhs up to 10 lakhs rupees, right? Providing loans up to 10 lakh rupees given by commercial banks, RRBs, small finance banks, cooperative banks, NBFCs, and since its launch, total disbursement has been 1.43 lakh crores through the Mudra scheme. So many people have been given loan through the scheme launched by the central government. It's a phenomenal step taken to create more number of job creators than job seekers, and that is one of the key objectives of the central government that we should understand. Okay, that's the Jan-Dhan Yojana. And then we also talk about the Mudra Bank. Now Mudra scheme is there, Mudra Bank is also there. Launched on April 8, 2015. Mudra stands for Micro Unit Development and Refinance Agency. The headquarters is in Mumbai and provides loans to MSMEs. Okay, so you know the full form of Mudra, you should know the headquarter of Mudra and when did it start. Now, a brief about the governing body. So, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley is the mission head. Secretary of Financial Services is Rajiv Kumar, that is the mission in charge. At least these two things you should know. Mission Director Shri Bhushan Kumar Sinha and Director of Financial Inclusion is Shri Ashok Kumar Singh. This is the governing body of Jan-Dhan Yojana. So, we have gone through all the important details of this very, very important steps taken by the central government, Jan-Dhan Yojana. Three main things that are there: banking the unbanked, securing the unsecured, and funding the unfunded. Alright, please remember about this great initiative by our central government. Now Aadhaar has been there for some time now, created during the previous incumbent government during the UPA 2, and Aadhaar is a unique identification number, a 12-digit unique identity number that serves as proof of identity of Indian citizens, right? And it is under the Aadhaar Act of 2016. Clear? And I'm sure you all know what Aadhaar is, but do you know what is Aadhaar for children? So in February 2018, this is very important. The UIDAI, Unique Identification Authority of India, rolled out Bal Aadhaar. This is something we don't know. Most people don't know that there is now an Aadhaar card for children, kids. It will have a blue color to differentiate it from regular Aadhaar, and this will be attached with the Aadhaar card of the parents, and no biometric details will be captured. That's also something that you should be familiar with. This is the current affairs question, very important, about this Bal Aadhaar, blue colored Aadhaar. For kids, it will be attached to the Aadhaar card of the parents, and no biometrics details will be captured. And 1.05 billion, incredible achievement, 1.05 billion Aadhaar biometric ID cards issued till date. This is from September 2018. Alright, so you can see here about the Aadhaar card, the key information that you need from Aadhaar card. Next is Make in India, which is a very important, ambitious project of Prime Minister Modi, and right from him coming to power, he has been speaking about Make in India, so that he wants to, his dream, his vision is to make sure that India becomes the hub of manufacturing in the world, right? That countries, manufacturers, companies across the world come to India to set up their manufacturing plants, and that will boost the Indian economy, create employment for people, and that is this ambitious project called as Make in India. So it was launched on 25th September 2014, and to make India a manufacturing hub, what is important is logo designer. Who is the logo designer of Make in India? V. Sunil. While working for the Indian arm of the US advertising agency Wieden Kennedy, he created this logo, V. Sunil, the Indian designer who is working for the Indian branch of the US advertising agency Wieden and Kennedy. Right, so that's a little bit about Make in India. Swatch Bharat, again another very huge project of the central government, Swatch Bharat. The logo is Ek Kadam Swachhta Ki Aur, one step towards a cleaner India. And what we should know about this Swatch Bharat is launched on 2nd of October 2014 on the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. It aims to achieve Swachh Bharat by 2019. as a fitting tribute to Mahatma Gandhi on his 150th birth anniversary. So by 2019 September, we aim to make India a completely clean country. Swatch Bharat that is what is the Swatch Bharat initiative. And what we should also know is that who designed the logo. Anand Khasbardar is the name of the logo designer. Please note these important things. Logo designers can come as questions in your exam. And in September 2018, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has partnered with Google to launch Loo Review campaign on Google Maps. Right, so they have partnered with Google, Loo Review, so you can know exactly where are these public restrooms, public toilets, and you can then make sure that India is cleaner and that it is free from open defecation. Alright, so that's about Swatch Bharat. Ayushman Bharat is the latest one, the latest, so you can say hugely ambitious project, right? A great initiative to make sure that Indian people have health insurance, right? And because what happens in India, poor people, people from lower middle class, they sometimes lose the life of their earning for treatment of diseases when some of the relatives fall ill. So making sure that everyone has access to health insurance and they are not dependent on spending all the life of saving for treatment. That is what is Ayushman Bharat. It is under the National Health Protection Mission and it was inaugurated from Ranchi, Jharkhand. Centre's flagship Ayushman Bharat National Health Protection Mission. That can come as a question. From where it was flagged off? From Ranchi. It was rolled out from Ranchi, which is the capital of Jharkhand. And the ambitious scheme aimed to provide a coverage of rupees 5 lakhs per family annually. It would cover around 50 crore people. Biggest health insurance scheme in the world. And there is no cap in family size and age in the scheme, ensuring that nobody is left out. Nobody is left out. That is what the government wants. Nobody should be left out. Everyone should get access to something that can change their life, then improve their life and modify the life, right? That is what is Ayushman Bharat. Know more about it. It's currently in news. Read more about it. Go to Ayushman Bharat's website and find out details about Ayushman Bharat. Let's talk about now SAUBHAGYA scheme. Now, if you are traveling around your city, you will see posters of SAUBHAGYA scheme everywhere. In my city, Bangalore, I see them on the bus stops and other places about this very phenomenal scheme, SAUBHAGYA scheme. So that SAUBHAGYA stands for what? It is Sahaj Bijli Har Ghar Yojana, providing electrification to every home in the mainly for rural people and now for everyone. So it is Sahaj Bijli Har Ghar Yojana as a government project to provide electricity to all households. Every household will have electric connection. Electric connections will be given to APL families above poverty line for rupees 500, which will be payable in 10 equal monthly installments, 50 rupees per month. The BPL, the below poverty line cardholders, will get free electricity connections. Look at this scheme. How is going to transform India? When you have electric connections, you can study, you can do well, you can participate in India's growth story. That is why it is so important that every house, every village, every place has electric connections. Next is the Ujala Scheme, another very important scheme, Ujala Scheme. So suppose this question comes in your examination. What is the central government's Ujala Scheme linked with? What will be the answer? Ujala is linked with LPG cylinder. Distribution of free LPG connections to people who are poor, who particularly in villages, who ideally would burn fossil fuels like wood or coal for cooking. Right, and there will be smoke and they will be inhaling smoke and it also causes pollution, right? So to make sure that they are free from all these problems, the Prime Minister launched the Ujala Scheme, Pradhan Mantri Ujala Scheme, to safeguard the health of women and children by providing them with clean cooking fuel LPG, so that they don't have to compromise their health in smoking kitchens and wander in unsafe areas collecting firewood. It was launched by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi on May 1st, 2016 in Balia, UP. That can come as a question. In which place was it launched, Ujala Scheme? In Balia, Uttar Pradesh on May 1st, 2016, and it deals with free LPG connections to people. Okay. Next is AMRUT. What is the full form of AMRUT? Suppose this question comes in the exam. What is the full form of the central government scheme AMRUT? Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation, to transform the urban landscape, to make sure that our urban areas, towns and cities are up to the world standard. Okay, that is AMRUT, Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation, and it was launched in June 2015 by Prime Minister Modi, with the focus to establish infrastructure that could ensure adequate, robust sewage networks and water supply for urban transformation by implementing urban revival projects. Most of the urban areas have a problem of sewage and water, and these are two key challenges of the growing urban centers in India. And to address these two issues, the Prime Minister launched this AMRUT scheme, Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation. Full form of the schemes. When were the schemes launched? What are the schemes linked with? Any key data or statistics for the scheme? Any of these things can come as a question in your examination. Let's go to the next scheme SABLA. Now the Rajiv Gandhi scheme, now this is a scheme that was there from the UPS time and has continued till now. The Rajiv Gandhi scheme for empowerment of adolescent girls in the age group of 11 to 18 to provide them with healthcare, nutrition, healthcare and life skills education. This scheme was renamed SABLA and it aims at empowering adolescent girls through nutrition, healthcare and life skills education to make sure that they are healthy, because when they are healthy and they will study and participate in India's growth story. Okay, so this is the scheme that is called as SABLA scheme, originally called as RGSEAG, Rajiv Gandhi scheme for empowerment of adolescent girls. Alright, now let's look at the next scheme, that is the Shyam Prasad Mukherjee Rurban Mission or the National Rurban Mission. So there's two names, National Rurban Mission, NRUM, or we can also call it as Shyam Prasad Mukherjee Rurban Mission. Launched in 2016 to deliver integrated project based infrastructure in rural areas. Like for example, the AMRUT scheme goes for urban areas and the Rurban Mission or the National Rurban Mission is for rural areas. Rurban, rural to urban, that is the meaning of Rurban. Rurban means rural to urban. Okay. Now UMANG is one, it's basically name of an app, it's not a scheme, it's name of an app. UMANG is a government app which provides all types of government services to people, from where they can access many of the government features, they can check for their other benefits that they have got from government, and they can do some of the paperwork, e-filing of papers through the UMANG app. So UMANG also got the best e-governance app in the World E-Governance seminar held in Dubai in 2018. So UMANG, which stands for Unified, so what is the full form? Unified Mobile Application for New Age Governance. UMANG, Unified Mobile Application for New Age Governance, is envisaged, means imagined, visualized and supposed to make e-governance, accessible to everyone. It is developed by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and National E-Governance Division to drive mobile governance in India. Single platform for all citizens to access pan-India e-government services ranging from central to local government bodies and other citizen-centric services. Like you want to check your name in the electoral list or any other thing that is related to the government, you can do that through the UMANG app. So you should download this app. Another app that you must definitely download is the Aadhaar, right? So Aadhaar is also an app. Now you can go there and you can download the Aadhaar app, and it will have a digital version of your Aadhaar card, and you also have features like locking or unlocking your biometric details through the Aadhaar. If you don't know about Aadhaar, please go and find out about Aadhaar. That's again a very, very helpful government app. Alright, next is Digital India. To make sure that India goes digital and that we transform the country and provide better IT infrastructure and not limit it only to some of the key cities, but to take it pan-India, and also to make sure that e-governance, so like concepts like e-governance and e-agriculture, all of these things are linked with Digital India. Even Aadhaar based payment system, that is AEPS, or the online electronic fund transfer systems like BHIM, that is Bharat Interface for Money, or UPI, Unified Payment Interface, all of these are a part of Digital India. So this is the logo of Digital India, Power to Empower, and launched on 1st July 2015 to transform India's economy. And Digital India has three core components: creation of digital infrastructure, delivering services digitally, and also digital literacy. One is to improve the infrastructure, the IT infrastructure. Second is to deliver services online through mobiles or websites. Third is to make people learn computer science, IT and computer science, digital literacy. That is the third pillar of Digital India. Next is about this particular thing, some of the things that you should know about. Just now I spoke about BHIM, that you should definitely know about. You should know about AEPS, Aadhaar Enabled Payment System. Cyber Swachhta Kendra launched in 2017 to deal with cyber threats like botnet attacks and other types of malicious programs that can harm government websites and government offices. That is called as Cyber Swachhta Kendra. Then we have also something called as a Bharat Net, that is a short form for Bharat Broadband Network Limited. It's a telecom infrastructure provider set up for operation of National Optical Fiber Network to provide a minimum of 100 Mbps broadband connectivity at all the 250,000 gram panchayats in the country, covering nearly 6,25,000 villages, taking the internet to the villages. That is what is BharatNet. Then we have the DigiLocker scheme, where you can have digital copies of important documents. DigiSevak is an online volunteering platform for interested citizens who want to contribute to the success of digital India. Right? Then we have e-Granthalaya, that is a library management software. Himmat, which is a mobile application by the Delhi police for women's safety. Khoya Paya, name of an IT platform, a digital platform website to exchange information on missing and found children. Kisan Suvidha for agriculture. Meghraj, which is GI Cloud, is a project launched by Government of India to harness the benefits of cloud computing. What is the name of this? The name is Meghraj. That can come as a GK question. We can't go into details of each of these here. What I'm telling you is to go home and find out more about. You should check online and find out more about these schemes, these initiatives by Digital India, under the Digital India scheme. Nirbhaya app or M-Kisan or the Pahal. Pahal again is important. Now we'll see that later in our slides also. It's again a scheme linked with LPG for direct benefit transfer of LPG subsidy. That is DBTL, Pahal scheme. Now let's look at Skill India. Kaushal Bharat, Kushal Bharat is the punchline for Skill India, and it was launched on 15th July 2015 to create jobs for the youth in the country. And Pan India, so many projects have run under the Skill India initiatives, training in colleges, in ITIs, and so many centers, universities, skill development centers, that the full impact of this can only be seen later. You can't see it immediately now. There's a lot of work done by the government under Skill India, and I'm sure that you'll see in future what kind of impact it has on our government, on our economy, the Skill India initiative. Smart cities, another important ambitious project. 100 smart cities have been selected. 100 cities have been nominated in 4 rounds of selection to be converted into smart cities. But what is a smart city? What do we mean by a smart city? It means something like solar panels. Do we have better types of environmental friendly energy in the city? Do we have pollution control system in the city? Do we have affordable housing in the city? Do we have traffic control system in these cities? Do we have disabled friendly public accesses, the public can access disabled friendly railway platforms, disabled friendly banks and offices and colleges, disabled friendly you can say hospitals, and everything should be disabled friendly. And do we have a better garbage and sewage system? That is what we mean by smart cities. Smart city does not mean that you have computers everywhere and you have technology everywhere. It means all of these things. There's no official definition of smart city. There's no textbook definition of smart city. It means just a better city, an improved city based on world standards. If you go to smaller towns in India, don't talk about Bangalore and Pune and Ahmedabad and Delhi and Mumbai and Kolkata and Chennai. Let's talk about smaller towns like Bhagalpur, or let's talk about Muzaffarpur, or let's talk about smaller towns in UP and Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. Now, do they have traffic lights? Do they have traffic lights there? Do they have a pollution control system there? Are they doing rainwater harvesting there? No. That is what we're talking about, smart cities. And this is 100 cities have been selected in India, and each city will be getting 500 crore rupees, 100 crore per year, for the center for implementing various schemes. More details about smart cities here. Total winning proposals 100. Total population impacted almost, you can say 99 million, that's 9.9 crores, almost 10 crore people will be impacted. Total cost of the project 2 lakh crores, 2 lakh 3,132 crores, and total, this is made up of a lot of costs. Total area based development cost is 1,64,000, and total pan city solution is 38,914 crores. You can go to the smart city fan page and you can get all of these information there. Okay. Then we have the Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana, SAGY, under which a member of parliament will adopt a village, and was launched by Prime Minister Modi on the birth anniversary of Jai Prakash Narayan, a very iconic political leader, and on 11th of October 2014. That is what is the Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana. Some of the things that you should know about Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana is that Narendra Modi has adopted the village of Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh. The name of the village is Jayapur village. Y.S. Chaudhary has adopted Punnavaram village. Some of the key villages, Sonia Gandhi has adopted the Udwa village. Rahul Gandhi has adopted the Di village, and this is near Rai Bareli in UP, and this is near Amethi in Uttar Pradesh. And Sachin Tendulkar has adopted two villages. One is Puttamaraju and near Gudur in Nellore district of Andhra Pradesh, and another one is Donja village in Osmanabad district of Marathwada. These are some of the key villages. There are many more villages. Every member of parliament has to adopt a village. I am talking about some of the more celebrated adoptions, you can say, by Narendra Modi, by Sonia Gandhi, by Rahul Gandhi, by Sachin Tendulkar. We should know about these. Okay. Next is the Ujala scheme. So what is the Ujala scheme? Ujala is linked with LPG cylinder. Ujala is linked with distribution of LED lights. Clear? And what is the full form of Ujala? Unnat Jyoti, by affordable LEDs for all. You see, very creative with respect to naming schemes. Ujala scheme. The name also means light, and the scheme is linked with light. That is LED. That is the creativity of the government here. Unnat Jyoti, by affordable LEDs for all. Ujala, to provide LED bulbs to domestic consumers with a target to replace 770 million incandescent bulbs. The yellow bulbs that you see in villages, 40 watt, 60 watt, 100 watt, replace 770 million incandescent bulbs with LED bulbs by March 2019. It's a very ambitious project. We have not reached that mark till now, but we have reached 317 million LED bulbs have been distributed till December 23rd, 2019. So it's very unlikely that we'll meet the target, or even go up to 400 million by March 2019. Very unlikely, but in itself it's a big achievement. And let's look at some of the. Now this is under the Energy Efficiency Services Limited, EESL, a government company under the administrative control of Ministry of Power, has been designated as the implementing agency for this program. Which program? Ujala program, distribution of LEDs. Which agency, which organization is taking care of this? The EESL, Energy Efficiency Services Limited. That can come as a question, the full form. Some of the important details about Ujala. 317.6 million LED bulbs distributed at the cost of, what is the saving? Cost saving per year, that we're saving because of saving power, 16,502 crores. Avoided capacity generation, this much power we did not have to generate, 8,259 megawatts. What is the total energy saved by this program? 41.25 billion kilowatts a year was saved because of Ujala scheme. Now that is something that you should applaud. You should understand what great vision this is, right? And that is why Prime Minister Modi was given the UN Champion of the Earth Award by the United Nations, because of what work he has done towards saving the environment. Energy saved, 41.25 billion kilowatts a year have been saved because of this Ujala scheme. And reduction in carbon footprint, you see here, carbon footprint reduction, 33.41 million tons of carbon dioxide have been saved because of the Ujala scheme. It's got miles to go in the scheme. We make sure that every home in India, every street lamp, every office, every building only has LED bulbs. And amount of power we can save because of that is phenomenal. And then there's the PAHAL scheme, as I told you, the direct benefit transfer scheme for transferring the subsidy of LPG cylinders is called PAHAL, right? That is what is the PAHAL scheme about. So we have seen, and this is one more scheme that you should know about, Housing for All scheme. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, another very important, that by 2022, earlier we had a target of 2019, but then the central government extended the target to 2022, that by 2022 every Indian should have a house, right? And this mission was launched on 1st June 2015, clear, to provide housing for all, and that is what is the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. So all of the important schemes of the government I have discussed with you, and that is given at least a direction to you to think of what all you need to study for your examination. Go through the video again, take down notes wherever important, like logo designers, launch of the scheme, full form of the scheme, punch lines of the scheme, important statistics of the scheme, note it down somewhere. Okay. Now the time for the class practice pack. Those who have passport access will solve the question, and if you have doubts, we will discuss that in our future sessions. So best of luck to you for your examination, and thank you for watching the video.